Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today I want to try something new here. Today we're doing a 10-year Chicago Bulls rebuild. I wanted to try it out because everybody has been doing it. So basically, we are rebuilding the Chicago Bulls for 10 years. So, my opinion on the Bulls right now, I think they should at least try and trade some of their players, get some first-round picks in the future, because right now, I don't know what their direction is right now, because I think we all know their team is not really that great now. I think they should just start, rebuilding, trading some of their players. If Lonzo Ball hurt, it's a whole thing here. So, I'm going to try to go along with the process, see what the Bulls are doing, but if we're bad, like at the trade deadline, we might actually go and start a rebuild. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to move Zach LaVine back to his original position, the shooting guard. And I'm also moving DeRozan back to the small forward position. Reason being is because it's a little bit of a bigger lineup, and I want to go and start Patrick Williams right away. But if you take a look at the rotation, it is Ayo Dosunmu, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Patrick Williams, Nikola Vucevic, Andre Drummond, Kobe White, Derrick Jones Jr., and Alex Caruso, with Javon Carter and Dalen Terry, as well as Torrey Craig getting no minutes. So I'm going to keep with this rotation here, even though Javon Carter is getting no minutes. I'm just going to run a 10 rotation because they did sign him to almost like $22 million, so we can get some minutes in the rotation. So, honestly, if we're not good at the trade deadline, then I might consider, doing a whole rebuild, but we'll see how it is. So we are at the trade deadline right now. We're 20-34. We're obviously not that good. We're the 14th seed, so I don't think it's really working. I think we need to head into a rebuild direction here. So the first player we're going to trade to start this rebuild off is Alex Caruso. I feel like a lot of contending teams would love to have Caruso on their team. We're going to try and trade him, so I got the perfect trade that we can pull off. So I'm gonna try to send Alex Caruso over to the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers would love to have Caruso back. They lost him in free agency to the Bulls. I feel like Caruso wouldn't mind coming back to the Lakers, the team that he won a championship with. So we're just gonna go ahead and send him to the Lakers. So the Lakers would love Caruso back, especially Laker fans. So let's just say it's his 1025 first round pick, or it can get a more valuable first at 1028. Yeah, let's say it's that 1028 first round pick and Alex Caruso. I would do this, to be honest, and they agreed. So we get off Caruso. The next player we're going to trade here is DeMar DeRozan. I'm going to try to send DeRozan over to the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers really need a better small forward instead of Max Strus and then Isaac Okoro. Isaac Okoro really didn't live up to the potential, but here, let's have him reach the potential in Chicago. I hope so, but so DeRozan for Isaac Okoro. I want more for this, definitely, because we're giving up DeMar DeRozan. So let's just say it's 2 first-round picks for DeMar DeRozan. I don't know if this is an overpay, but they don't want to take on extra salary. So let's just say we remove a first, and okay, we get Isaac Okoro on the team. The Cavaliers do agree to the trade. And that's all I'm going to do right now. I'm going to wait till the offseason to do the rest. So we're definitely not making the playoffs now. So, on rotation, Ayo Dosunmu, Zach LaVine, Isaac Okoro, Patrick Williams, Nikola Vucevic, Andre Drummond, Kobe White, Derrick Jones Jr., Javon Carter, with Dalen Terry getting minutes, which I love Dalen Terry getting minutes. We need to develop him as much as possible. I might actually play Julian Phillips, because Derrick Jones is cold right now. I want to play Julian Phillips. I want to develop him as much as possible, too. So, I'm actually just going to cut Javon Carter out of the rotation. Or, yeah, I want to play Julian Phillips. I want to develop him as much as possible. So we're basically tanking here because we got 24 first-round pick. Or we could play him over Derrick Jones because he's cold. We need a backup point guard on there. It really doesn't matter. We're tanking. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. So at the end of the season, obviously we didn't make the playoffs, but heading into our player stats here, we got 23.5 from Zach LaVine, 15 and 10 from Nikola Vucevic, we got 12 from Kobe White, 10 from Patrick Williams, 10 and 10 from Andre Drummond off the bench, which is great. Also 1 steal and 1 block, 8 from Ayo Dosunmu, 7 from Julian Phillips, 6.5 from Derrick Jones, 5 from Isaac Okoro, and 5 from Javon Carter, with 4 from Dalen Terry. So obviously we didn't make the playoffs, but let's just see who wins the playoffs or the finals in 2024. So we got the Pelicans and the Celtics. The Pelicans go on to win the championship. Finals MVP is Zion Williamson. So this is going to be one of the most important off seasons here, just because we have to figure out what direction we want our team to go in. So we are projected the 6th overall pick in the draft lottery, which is nice, I guess. So I think I'm gonna go the rebuild direction here, and like trade Zach LaVine, trade Nikola Vucevic, start a whole new thing here in Chicago. But first thing I did was I went ahead and brought in a brand new head coach here. I went ahead and signed Jacob Underwood to a 4-year deal. And I feel like the next one we're going to do is hop into the draft here and see what we have on the board. I'm looking to take a point guard here, especially in DJ Widener, but we'll see what's on the board. So yeah, so go ahead and hop into the draft here. So number 1, we got Isaiah Collier going to the Wizards. We got number 2, Zachary going to the Spurs. Ron Holland going to the Blazers. With Bronny James going to the Pelicans, which means we have a chance. Let's see. Okay, the Knicks take Justin Edwards. So we got 2 options here. We can either go low on a center and get like an Aaron Bradshaw, Donovan Clingan, or we can go ahead and take a point guard and DJ Widener. I think I'm going to go ahead and settle our point guard thing and just take DJ Widener here. Lonzo Ball, I won't be bringing back, and that'll probably conclude my draft here. It's the only move I'm going to make right now. So we're going to go ahead and sign Isaiah Collier to his rookie contract. Welcome to the team. Hopefully we can develop him as much as possible. Lonzo Ball just declines player option, which I think he would really accept this year since he was injured most of the season. Dalen Terry we're going to accept, as well as Julian Phillips. We're going to accept him. So we're extending the qualifying offers of Isaac Okoro and Patrick Williams, so hopefully they can come back on the team. I expect them to ask for a lot of money because that's how it really is in 2K. And yeah, $28 million, so it's going to be hard to pay them. But I think it's time to go ahead and trade Zach LaVine, trade Nikola Vucevic, and just put a whole new thing in Chicago. So let's first start off with a Zach LaVine trade. So I'm going to try and send Zach LaVine to the Sacramento, and also Kobe White, which is going to hurt, but we're getting Mac and 3 first-round picks in return. I feel like it's a very good return for Zach LaVine. This could be a steal here. So what do you say, Sacramento? They don't agree. How about this 2 first-round picks? So we willing to do that? They still don't agree. Alright, this is going to get difficult here. Looks like, let's say we don't include Mac. They have to give me 3 first-round picks. I don't really need Mac. We already have a lot of forwards on our team in the first place. Wow, they still don't agree. All right, I'll give you Kobe White as well to get this deal to go through, and you give me like a couple seconds because this is getting out of hand. So what do you say? Wow, all right, still not interested in the deal. No seconds, and they agree. All right, so we had to give up a lot for 3 first-round picks just to give up Zach LaVine, which is kind of insane. The next player we are trading is Nikola Vucevic here. I don't know what team really want Nikola Vucevic. We're going to try and trade him to the Dallas Mavericks. If we can get Jaden Hardy from the Mavericks, that would be great. And like 1 or 2 first-round picks. I feel like that would be pretty nice to get. So 128 first-round pick for Nikola Vucevic. They give me Jaden Hardy. I'm going to try and squeeze 1 more pick out of him. So let's say it's this. I decide to send him to the team that needs a center the most. And Dallas Mavericks was one of the team that needed a center the most. So let's say Jaden Hardy and 2 first-round picks. They don't agree. Looks like they don't want to give up Jaden Hardy. We don't really have anyone else we can throw in the deal. I mean, Torrey Craig wouldn't necessarily throw in the deal, but yeah, sure, Torrey Craig. They still don't agree. Let's just say it's 1 first-round pick. I'll be okay with getting off Vucevic's salary just to get $2 million. Yeah, I don't want to take on the extra salary, which means Jaden Hardy won't be obtainable at the moment, which is fine, I guess. We can get like Lively, we can get Norman Powell. Let's say it's Olivier Prosper and a first. See what they say to that, and they agree. Okay, so they get Nikola Vucevic, and we get Olivier Prosper in return. Love the addition of him. So now we got to do is just re-sign Isaac Okoro and Patrick Williams. Lonzo Ball, I unfortunately will not be bringing him back. I found another better plan in Peter Washington. So just going to go ahead and wait for my tournament's over. I would be willing to give Patrick Williams his contract to begin at $24 million for about 4 years. Welcome back to the team, Patrick Williams. And then I'm going to wait on Okoro because I feel like he's going to ask for more. Yeah, 24. And then, 25. So Okoro's asked for more. I'm going to wait till day 12 on him. So we are at day 12 now. I'll be willing to re-sign Isaac Okoro because he is getting offered to some other teams, so there's no point in waiting for his qualifying offer. He has some interest in signing with the Grizzlies. We're going to go and offer Isaac Okoro his contract, even though it's a lot, we're gonna give it to him anyway. So Isaac Okoro, similar contract to to Patrick Williams. So actually, I did a lot more behind the camera. So what I went ahead and did, I took some shots on some young guys here since we're doing a rebuild. I took a shot on Paul Reed, also on Jackson Hayes, so young centers. Then I gave a team option to Jackson Hayes if we want to bring him back or not. I also went ahead and took a shot on RJ Hampton, and then yeah, obviously our roster is not great at the moment. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and move Dalen Terry to the 2. He does go down a couple, but that is fine. So player progression, Isaac Okoro's up, Ayo Dosunmu's up, Paul Reed is up, Omax is also up, Julian Phillips is up, and then, yeah, all the older guys are, like, down. So our rotation is DJ Widener, RJ Hampton, Isaac Okoro, Patrick Williams, Jackson Hayes, Paul Reed, Ayo Dosunmu, Olivier Prosper. We also got Javon Carter down here on 10 rotation to get Julian Phillips in rotation. So obviously, our team is not going to be great. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to like remove Javon Carter from the rotation because there's no need to have him playing right now. And we might actually trade him at the deadline. We don't really need him at the moment. So and I'm going to actually give Julian Phillips these minutes. So what I want to do is I actually want to give like our guys more minutes, like RJ Hampton, Patrick Williams, and all of them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower probably like let's say we're gonna lower probably like Julian Phillips just a little bit though, and I just want to give 3 minutes to DJ Watt until he can play as much as possible, develop him into the player that we need him to be. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Trust me, we're gonna suck. So Isaiah Collier is the Rookie of the Year, which is a great step in the right direction here. He's already showing some things about being a superstar, and obviously we weren't in the playoffs, but going to our players, so we got 17 from DJ Widener, 16 from Patrick Williams. I want him to develop as well. So also Isaac Okoro with 15, 13 from Dosunmu, 10 from RJ Hampton, 9 from Jackson Hayes, 9 from Omax, 8 and 9 from Paul Reed, with 5 from Julian Phillips. So we're just gonna see who wins the NBA championship here. Won't really matter. Won't really affect us. We got OKC in Atlanta. OKC goes on to win the championship. So we got pick 5 in the draft, which is absolutely amazing here. At least, yeah, we got pick 5 in the draft, which is absolutely amazing here. So, I mean, if you look what the options are on the board right now, we got Dylan Harper, Trey Johnson. But I think if we can have like, let's say, Baslea fall to me. So if we can get Basala here, I feel like that would be great. So Basala is the center I want to go ahead and get. So if we can get him on this team, he'll be like our center of the future here. So let's go ahead and hop into the draft here. Let's hope no team picks him. So Trey Johnson. Then we got Dylan Harper, okay. Then we got VJ, okay. Then we got Liam. And that leaves us to get Baslea here. So welcome to the team, Baslea. He'll most likely be our center of the future, which is great. So our center position is fixed now with Baslea, and that'll be my only pick in the draft. So Jackson Hayes, let's see here. I see Paul Reed. I might actually decline it, to be honest with you, because we got a lot of centers anyway. So we're going to decline Jackson Hayes. We're going to extend Dalen Terry's team option. So we got the qualifying offer. Then we got Julian Phillips. I would love to bring him back on this team. We got the bird rights too. We have no relief rating we have to worry about here. So this season we got our center in Baslea. We got Patrick. Okay, so our team is looking pretty fine right now. The next thing we need to figure out is our shooting guard problem, which that will be fixed soon. Do not worry. We might suck again this year, which I actually want to happen. We're trading Javon Carter over to the 76ers for a first and a second. A lot of teams would love Javon Carter. I don't know if, he's not a big part of our plan right now we have. So we get Javon Carter out of here. We get rid of $9 million in cap, which means, yeah, if we need a shooting guard here and like a backup small forward, which Julian Phillips will be that. We need a shooting guard, which, I mean, we have money, but I really don't want to spend it, to be honest. I like what we have, and we could go high on like a Devin Vassell, which I honestly don't want to do that right now. I'm just going to sign a decent one. I like the starting one, like Josh Christopher. Let's take a shot on Josh. Ooh, 17 million is kind of crazy. I'll give him once again like a Jackson Hayes type of deal, like a 1+1. Then we'll see if we have to bring him back next year. I feel like that's a good contract, so we're just going to bring in Josh Christopher. I'm not going to renounce Julian Phillips, but we're going to have to. Alright, so Jackson Hayes, will say if we renounce him, we can bring back Julian. Okay, so Julian Phillips will stay to the team. Hopefully, he can go back from his qualifying offer. So that's the only move we really want to do here. And Julian Phillips should be back. So we're just going to go ahead and skip the player progression. But just in case he doesn't come back and something really dumb happens, we're going to sign like a Najee Marshall to a minimum contract just in case it goes wrong. He doesn't actually agree to his qualifying offer. So we're going to bring in Najee Marshall. Let's just go to player progression, and Julian Phillips should be back. Hopefully, okay, he's back. So player progression, Isaac Okoro's up, as well as DJ Weiner. Ayo Dosunmu, Josh Christopher, Olivier, Patrick Williams still didn't develop, which is sad. Then we got Julian Phillips up, as well as RJ Hampton. Our rotation being DJ Weiner, Josh Christopher, Isaac Okoro, Patrick Williams, Baslea, and then we got Ayo Dosunmu, Olivier Prosper, then we got Paul Reed, Julian Phillips, with Najee Marshall out of the rotation, as well as RJ Hampton. which is fine for now, I guess. It's rotation. We might not make the playoffs this year, which I don't expect us to, but I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We get 2 Rookie of the Years in a row, which is great to see. Basala is your Rookie of the Year. Markel Fultz, 6-man AD Defensive Player with A.J. Johnson. He's your most improved, I think it was, or Defensive Player, something like that. But we did not make the playoffs again. If you look at the standings, I mean, I don't know if we were close. I didn't check for a while, and yeah, we weren't close for the 14th seed. Almost the worst, but heading into our player stats here, we got 19 from B.J. White. It's going to keep getting better. 50 from Okoro, 50 from B.J. Patrick Williams, 12 from Josh Christopher, 11.5 from Basala, 11.5 from Iowa DeSumo, and 9.5 from Olivia Prosper with 7, then 5. So, yeah, I didn't make the playoffs, so we'll see who just makes the finals again or wins the championship. Got Toronto and Denver. Toronto goes in to win the championship. Finals MVP is Grady. How did Toronto get so good, man? They only have I'm surprised they got this good. Oh, they got Jaylen Brown. They got DeLon Wright starting point guard. All right, man. So we're projected pick 11 in the NBA draft here, and we end up getting pick 11, which is fine, I guess. We could trade up, but let's see the mock drafts again. This once again, the draft is going to determine our future. So it's the Cooper Flag and Cameron Boozer with Kola P. Like, this draft right here is one of the best ones we're projected to take. Darren Harris here. Don't actually know who that is, but I kind of want to take a guard, like a shooting guard here, because I don't really have many shooting guards. I mean, we could sign a power forward. So, like, power forward or shooting guard on the board. So, like, we could trade up to get Cooper Flag or Cameron Boozer. I think that would be the best option for us to get, like, a Cooper Flag or Cameron Boozer. I want Cooper Flag. I feel like that would be, like, crazy to get, but I don't know if he can do it. All right, so who has the number 2 overall pick in the draft? The Oklahoma City Thunder. So let's talk to the Thunder about number 2 overall pick, because let's see for a sec what they want to do, though, if they want to, who they want to pick. So who wants Cooper Flag? The Thunder. All right, so let's try and talk to the Thunder. I probably would take a lot to get pick 2, but we can offer this pick 11. We have so many first-round picks to offer, man. Let's just say 2030 first-round pick. Won't really need that. And the 76ers pick from Javon Carter, and my own Bulls pick. And I'm also going to throw Paul Reed in there so he can get a nice backup center. So this could get it done to get pick 2. Didn't agree. All right. We want to add one more future first-round pick in there. How about this Lakers pick? So what do you say? And we get the number 2 overall pick. We can draft Cooper Flag here as a brand new power forward for this team that will move Patrick Williams to the bench. But I feel like it was the best option for us. Then we can wait on the shooting guard. Like, next time we can always trade for one. But Cooper Flag looks like you're a Chicago Bull. I tried Patrick Williams, but he almost like can come off the bench though. So Cooper Flag looks like he is gonna be a Chicago Bull. So Cooper Flag, welcome to the team, my friend. Very good in like high school, college. So welcome to the team. Signing to your rookie contract. Team player options. Gonna accept Josh Christopher. So don't really have any more better options. I mean, let's just opt out of it, and then let's see if he's willing to accept less money in the offseason. So B.J. Wider and Olivia Prosper, welcome to the team. Welcome back. I would assume Dalen Terry, Julian Phillips. I'd love to have them back. So shooting guards, main thing. Anthony Simons. Benedict Mathurin, Devin Vassell, Abaji. We can never go wrong with Abaji, but I'm just going to worry about bringing back our own guys first before we do anything. So, Io, Julian, and Dylan Terry, all qualifying offers. So, got DJ Widener. We got no shooting guard, no okay. So, our team is not really completely set up yet. We did draft Cooper Flag. That's the thing I wanted to do. So, I think I'm going to move Olivia Prosper to the small forward. He stayed the same, so he'll be our backup small forward if we can't rely on Julian Phillips, which is fine. And the Cooper Flag will start, which is great, and then what we need is probably like a backup too. I mean, I would assume Lou's here, but there's a lot better options here. I feel like we just go the young way. We could get like a Cole Anthony, which he fits our timeline, only 26. We can get a Case and Wallace. Alright, first, I'm just gonna worry about our own guys. So we're gonna wait till my auditorium is over. I'm not gonna announce Christopher just yet. We're gonna wait till my auditorium is over to do anything. I'm not gonna announce Josh. Not yet. I mean, it is a $21 million cap hold. That is a lot. But let's see what shooting guards there are. So got Ben, got Vassell, Abaji is gone sadly, so I'm just gonna probably have to bring back Christopher, which is fine, I guess. let's just see our future first round picks. We traded a couple of them. Okay, we got a couple next year first. We can worry about shooting guards later. So I just think I'm gonna give him another contract. I'm gonna give him like a 4-year deal. So I just think welcome back to the team. And then Dalen Terry. I'll be wanting to bring back Julian Phillips, but I don't. Buddy, I don't know why you even asked for 30 million, because you know I'm not giving that to you, my friend. Alright, so Ayo Dosunmu, and then Julian Phillips, Dalen Terry. Just depends if I want to bring them back. We already got Omax. Like, our team is starting to get better every year. We do need a backup center though, and like a shooting guard. So might have to just bring back we always got Herbert Jones. I'm gonna bring back Josh Christopher. Jaden Hardy's here. Just gonna bring back Josh Christopher. I'm gonna give him a 2-year deal this time, so you don't have to really worry about him. And then Dalen Terry, I'll bring back. I mean, if there's any other options, younger options than Dalen Terry that we can let's say we bring in like a Brandon Boston Jr. like a 2-year deal. We'll offer him a 3 years. So Brandon Boston, Dalen Terry, I'm gonna actually renounce the rights to him. I don't think I really need him anymore, even though he is young and pretty good. And then yeah, we should be fine by then. So I always need a young backup center that we can take a shot on here. Like let's say it's Waters. Haven't heard that name in a while, but let's just say it's Udoka Azubuike here as a backup for now. As for now, dang, we're not stretching Julian Phillips. That's okay. It's okay. So. That's your rotation. I think this offseason we got better definitely. Sadly we announced the rights to what's the name, but E.J. Widener's up. Patrick Williams goes up bro, of course. Of course, when I draft Cooper Flag, you want to go up overall. But that's kind of annoying, to be honest with you, because I could have drafted a shooting guard. That's kind of annoying. Patrick Williams must have actually developed, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, let's see what happens. So 2K wants to start Cooper Flag, which is smart. We'll have Pat Will come off the bench. Then we'll have Wagner, Josh Christopher, got Omax off the bench. I just see Brandon Boston, Udoka Azubuike. Honestly, I have pretty good hopes heading into the season here. We never know. I expect us to probably not make the playoffs, but we'll see what happens. So at the end of the season, we did make the plan, which is a great accomplishment right now from what the team is looking like. So we got to play Orlando. They got Harden, Jet Howard, Jonathan Isaac. Which Jonathan Isaac? Did he resign with him? I guess he did. So Paolo Banchero, Donovan Clingan. I could have drafted him. Anthony Black, Nate, Bones Highland, D'Anthony Melton, Chris Boucher. So against Orlando, we are going to win. So we got one more chance to go into the playoffs against Indiana. I got Davion Mitchell, Tyrese Haliburton, Buddy Hield, Jayson Walker. So the team is pretty good. Let's see what happens. And we fall short to the Indiana Pacers, which is fine. We made the play-in, which is a great sight to see that this team is actually building something. So let's see what happens. Houston versus Detroit, 2 young teams. Detroit goes on to win championship. Finals MVP is Cade Cunningham. So we got KD retiring, as well as Gordon Hayward, Tobias Harris, Alec Burks, Chris Middleton, and Draymond Green. Draymond Green, they paid. Yeah, he's a free agent. All right, so yeah, so this team is getting better and better every single time. So what we need now is to get a nice shooting guard in the draft. So we got a projected pick 11, which we can draft in a decent shooting guard here. And we do get pick 11. So heading into the draft here, I'm looking to draft this guy named Elijah here. He's a shooting guard. Never heard of him before, but Elijah Arenas here. We can get him at pick 11. That'll be great. No, I don't know if you can get him. It's fine if we don't get him though. Which yes, already fine. I'm not gonna draft up. So let's see if Elijah's still here, and Elijah is gone, which is sad. Where did he go? Because we could still trade for him, even though I don't know if that's gonna look too much. And Elijah did go to New York, so I mean we could have the chance. We decided not to trade up. We were 3 spots away, so we can draft like a backup center. I don't know if I want to do that at the moment though. Kind of just want to get. Is there any shooting guards available? Like Tommy Sparks, not really what I'm looking for. I'll just go ahead and draft. Let's say, I guess, and go center here. Let's go ahead and draft Lateral. I guess I don't know how to say his name, but we got a lot of seconds, I believe, in this draft. We're not gonna. Oh, we only got 2 seconds, so let's assign these 2. Then DJ Widener, Baslea. Yeah, we're gonna agree to sign these 2 guys for clause there. Team options. Then Omax is a free agent, so I'm definitely want to bring back Olivier Maxence Prosper, but yeah, he's our only really notable free agent. That's for $29 million, bro. Only averaged like 9 points, so I mean. But we need to do this offseason, like, backup small forward. I mean, we haven't really got a good one yet. I mean, Olivier is good, but I guess we'll just go ahead and bring back Olivier Prosper when it's qualifying offer. Then after that, we should be fine, to be honest. I'll be looking at trade for a shooting guard at the deadline. There's the options right now. I'll see they're like Christopher and Brandon Boston. Let's see what we can get out there. We can get Caden Boozer. I thought that was Cameron Boozer for a sec. So, not really good options I'm looking for, though. I might step in the deadline and trade for a shooting guard, or next season, we'll see what happens. I'm just going to wait on Omax. I might actually give him that contract, to be honest with you. I'm just going to wait on Omax for his qualifying offer or something. I'm gonna go ahead and sign Charles Bassey here on like a $10 million for a 3-year deal. So welcome to the team, Charles Bassey, for like 30 million, I believe so. So Charles Bassey, if we can sign him, 31 million. Welcome to the team, Charles Bassey. He'll be most likely be our backup center. Don't know if he'll start. I'm just gonna wait on Olivier, see if he gets any offers though. So Olivier, we're gonna wait till day 12 to see what he is doing here. I mean, it's kind of risky to pay that, not gonna lie. Omax is back on his qualifying offer, though I signed Aaron Neesmith just in case. But hopping into player progression, DJ Wagner's up. He's really turned to a star here. That was a great selection. Pat Will is up, Okoro as well as Cooper Flag. Bethleia is up, Omax is up, Io DeSimu, Josh Christopher is up, and then, yeah, Neesmith is down. So I might stop at the trade deadline. We'll see how it's looking, though. With the rotation being DJ, Christopher, we got Okoro, Cooper Flag, Basala, we got Patrick Williams, Olivier, Io DeSumo, then Charles Bassey, Brandon Boston in the rotation, which is a great rotation. I'll see if I can stop at the deadline and make a move, but if I don't, I'll just go ahead and keep same lane to the end of the season. Stopping at the contract extension deadline because I want to re-sign either Okoro or Patrick Williams. I think I'm gonna go for Patrick Williams here. He is younger he's younger by 1 year, but I feel like a lot of teams will be willing to offer him a contract like always. So I'm just gonna get him under contract so we won't have to worry about it. So Patrick Williams, we're gonna re-sign him. Like let's say it's a flat 0 with a player option at the end of it, 26 million. So Patrick Williams does accept the offer from the Chicago Bulls. We got him back under contract. We're at the end of the season now. If you take a look at it, we're the second seed in the East, so just a couple years and we're a contender, man. So very good to see. Heading into our place, we got 25, 6, and 10 from Wagner. So very good selection 2024 there. He will have to be extended this whole season though, which I feel like teams will be willing to offer him a contract. We got 17 from Patrick Williams, 6.5 from Cooper Flag. We got 13 from Basala, 11.5 from Omax, 11 from Isaac Okoro, 11 from Josh Christopher, 9 from Iowa Discreet, 4 from Brandon Boston, with 3 and 5 from Charles Bassey, with 1 block off the bench, which is great. So we got Philadelphia. So they got Van Vliet, Maxey, they got Xavier Booker, Patterson. So honestly, I like the team they surrounded with Joel Embiid. But here we go. Let's see if we can beat the Philadelphia 76ers, and we actually do beat them in 6. So we win our first playoff series in a couple years, to be honest. So now we got Atlanta, 2K's favorite team. They had Paul George, Sadiq Bey. I mean, yeah, they got Luka Doncic. That's so ironic, but okay, let's just see what happens. Alright, seem like we're on against Atlanta. And it's looking like they're gonna beat us. So let's just see what happens here. Can we force the game 7 and hopefully advance to the conference finals, though? And Atlanta's kind of blowing us out here, and I don't think we're gonna pull it off. So we lose by Atlanta, of course, 2K's favorite team. So we are knocked out of the playoffs, but there's a bright future ahead. So when I said we got a lot of picks in the draft, we got a lot of picks in the draft, man. So we're finally trying to trade for a better guard here. I will be trying to get shooting guard Dyson Daniels on this team right now. Almost a 90 overall, and he develops really good in 2K. So if we can get him on this team, definitely a better upgrade than Josh Christopher. If we can get him on this team, that'll be great. Better big-point shooter and everything. So I think probably who would probably have to be in the trade? Like DeSumo, I don't want to give him up though. Bassey, let's just say we give up this young rookie, okay? 3-star trade value actually, which he might be actually pretty good in the future. I'm not gonna include him. We're probably gonna have to include like pick 13, pick 7. As you can see, I'm trying to keep pick 4 out of the draft. It's probably not gonna work though. So let's say it's all these picks. They don't agree, so we might have to give up like the 3-star value guys. So I mean, let's see what they say to this. They don't agree. They have their center back up. I mean, if they like let go one of their centers, maybe you'll have more value. But no, he doesn't. Alright, so I have to give up pick 4. I'm gonna try and give up most of these seconds. See what they say to that. They don't agree. Probably have to give up pick 4 here in the draft, which is gonna hurt. We're gonna have to do it. So pick 4 for Dyson Daniels straight up. They don't agree. So how about the 3-star trade value guy? Still don't agree. I'll offer you pick 13 Cavaliers. This might get it done. Dang it. Alright, let's see. It's pick 28. They don't agree. Let's say it's pick 17. Still don't agree, man. Now pick 28. Man, alright. I'm adding one more first round pick to this, but this is my limit. I'm not going to trade any more after this. So what do you say? We get Dyson Daniels. So with that, our team gets even better here. We traded most of our first round picks, but it's okay. We got an absolute stud in Dyson Daniels. We could still bring back Christopher off the bench, which I might actually do that. So our team just got a lot better here by So let's hop into free agency because we don't really have any picks we have to worry about other than those seconds. But might not even draft these guys. We're gonna decline both of them. But team and player options, or we could sign them to a two-way. But team and player options, Cooper Flag and Baslea, I'm gonna accept those for sure. Qualifying offers DJ Wagner. So next year's also gonna be expensive though. So Jokic is a free agent. We don't have enough money to break one. I'm not gonna do it anyway. But Wagner has a qualifying offer. So Okoro and Omax. We want to give Okoro an offer, but 22 million is kind of insane. Like how much money do we have? We're probably gonna have to bring back Okoro. So Okoro will come back to the team. I'm gonna give him like a 3+1 with a player option at the end. And then I'm gonna wait for Omax in a minute. We could offer Omax 18 million for like. I'm gonna wait though. So just gonna bring back Okoro. I'm not gonna announce anybody. Okay, all right. So hopefully DJ Wider, and he's getting offers. Okay, he's getting a max from the Heat and the Spurs. I'm 100,000% gonna match this year. So yeah, we're gonna match it. He wants to sign, but I'm gonna match that contract offer so we can get DJ Wider back. Then yeah, I'm gonna wait for Omax. Hopefully he doesn't get an offer. No. So Omax, I'm gonna give him the contract. To be honest with you, he's been pretty good. I feel like he can develop more. So we're gonna give Omax a 2-year deal. So Omax, 37 million. Welcome to the team. And then Josh Christopher, if we can bring you back. So yeah, it's getting expensive, but Josh Christopher, we can still bring you back, which is nice. So Josh Christopher, welcome back to the team. I'm gonna give him a 3-year deal. So the contract is getting better. Getting bigger every single year. So we got DJ Wider, Io DeSumo, we got Dyson Daniels, Josh Christopher, we got Isaac Okoro, Omax, we got Patrick Williams, Cooper Flag, Basala, and Charles Bailey. So honestly, this team could honestly be a sneaky contender this year. Hopefully, next year we can just re-sign like Cooper Flag, Basala, but we'll see what happens. Cooper Flag is not going to be extended soon. So, how much players do we have on our team? Do we have any more? We got 12. We can sign somebody else. We need to. Let's see. I'm gonna sign another center just in case it doesn't work out. So we got Poku. No, it's power forward. So we got Ben. Not bringing in Ben, not bringing in Robinson. Not really what I'm looking for, like Gafford. Like I'm not going to sign like a good one that I can promise minutes to, just like a guy that can come in like a Metu. I saw him a lot in this video, so I'm gonna take Metu on like a 2-year minimum contract. So welcome to the team. Chiminzi Metu, and then that'll be my free agency year. Then do we have qualifying offers? We can come back. No, to be honest with you. So yeah, this is gonna be my offseason. I'm not gonna waste the rest of my money. Just gonna bring back our guys, run it back another year. We traded for Dyson Daniels. DJ Widener's up, Cooper Flag is up, Daniels, Pat Will, also got Basala going up, as well as Charles Bassey, as well as Brandon Boston, and Jimmy Henry is up. So can we be a contender this year? Just gonna have to see. Rotation being the same. We're adding Dyson Daniels in the mix, Isaac Okoro, Cooper Flag, Basala, we got Pat Will, Omax, I would assume Josh Christopher, and Charles Bassey. Honestly, I really like this rotation here. Can we go ahead and be a contender this season? Like I said, let's see how we do, man. I have high hopes for this season. So DJ Widener actually wins your MVP, which is great to see, So we actually did pretty good this season. Like I said, this time we were the first seed, so the Chicago Bulls are back. We got to play Milwaukee. So going into our player stats, we got 23 from Wagner, 17.5 from Pat, 17 from Cooper Flag, 14 from Dyson Daniels, 12 from Basala, and 11 from Isaac Okoro. So Milwaukee has Tyler Hero, Maxwell Lewis, Lauri Markkanen, Jalen Mitchell, Mark Williams. They got here in second. Pretty good rebuild here, honestly, for the Milwaukee Bucks. Wow, give them their flowers. But here we go. We got Milwaukee in round 1. We should be able to beat them, even though they are a pretty stacked team. But we do win in 7. Now we got Charlotte, so the Hornets. LaMelo, Amari Bailey. No more Wade in the middle, but they got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Matt Buzelis, Giannis, James Nagy. It's kind of all thrown together. It's a pretty good team, but I don't know if we can beat them. Well, we'll see what happens, man. All right, simulate current round, and we do lose in 7. So, Atlanta is your championship with Luka Doncic. So I went ahead and drafted 2 second-round picks. I'm actually gonna send them to a 2-way contract, I guess. So they'll be a 2-way, and then the Bulls have too many 2-way players on their roster, huh? All right, who do we have on a 2-way? We really have no 2-way contracts. I don't know what they're honestly talking about. So Too many two-way players. I guess I'll just do one. That's fine. Yeah, alright. Two player options, Cooper Flag, Jimmy. I'll go ahead and extend them. Basala is your free agent, so I have to bring back Basala. So, free agency, Basala, Brandon Boston. Basala, I'm gonna wait till agency is over. Yeah, so Basala, I'm gonna wait till March 20th. I'm gonna give him a contract. So, Basala, I'm gonna give him an absolute bag of a contract because he really deserves it for the way he's been playing. I mean, hasn't been playing too good as I expected him to, but I'm bringing back Basala anyway, so. Ooh, we're hard capped since when? Okay, hold on. Alright, so we're hard capped for some reason. Don't know who do we, like, Cooper Flag, I mean, who do we have to get rid of? I mean, Christopher, like, okay, hold on, let me see something. If we get rid of Christopher, the options we have is not really that great, so I mean, man, alright, Christopher, I mean, 5 points per game, I mean, he's alright, nice bench piece, but we might have to move on from him, because I feel like Sacramento wants him for 2 firsts, only 1 first is fine with me, so we get rid of Christopher. That means we're not hard cap. Can we bring back Basala? Yes, we can. All right, so Basala, we're gonna give him his max. We had to trade Josh Christopher, which is sad. We got a trade exemption though, so I mean, we can throw like a Malik Monk. We can just bring in like Brandon Boston back, I guess, like a 2-year deal. That should be fine. So we had to give up Josh Christopher. But we had to do. We had to do. Most likely be my free agency here. If we don't even make like the conference finals, a big change might be coming soon. And when I mean a big change, I mean a big change. We'll see. So we're the second seed this time at the end of the season. We got to play Detroit. So going into our player stats here, we got 22 from DJ Wagner, 19.5 from Cooper Flag, 16 from Patrick, 15 from Dyson Daniels with 5 rebounds and 6 assists with 1 steal, which is amazing. 11.5 from Basal, 11 from Olivier Prosper, and 10 from Isaac Girls, 8 from Iowa Sumo, and 3.5 from Baden Boston. So we got to play Detroit, like I said. So let's see what happens. I had Giannis, but let's see what happens. And we are gonna win in 7. All right, it was kind of scary for a second. Now we got Boston. So Boston has Jonathan Landry, Jalen Suggs, Jason Tatum, Kristaps Porzingis. I mean, I feel we can beat this team, especially, yeah, we can definitely beat this team. We have a chance, but let's see, you never know. And we beat them in 7 again. It's getting quite scary, but we got to play in New York. Emmanuel Quickly, Justin Edwards, RJ Barrett, J.D. Palmer. We got Mark Williams, Jacoby Walter, Elias, VJ Miller, Kelly Oubre, Daniel Gafford, Nikola Jokic. So pretty decent team in New York here, but you know, nothing, anything can happen here. So we are gonna beat them in 4. We're gonna sweep and get them out of here. Then we got New Orleans. All right, so we're in the NBA Finals now, which is great. New Orleans has Bronny James. They got Brandon Ingram down one. Honestly, this team is kind of scary, but you never know what could happen here in 2K. So let's see what happens here. Game 1, the Pelicans do take 31 from Bronny. Game 2, we tie it up 24 from Patrick, 22 from Basala, 21 from DJ Wagner. Game 3, we do take the 2-1 lead, 34 from Cooper Flag, 35, 31, and 22 from DJ Wagner. Dyson Daniels and Cooper Flag really going off. They do tie it up 2-2, 27 from BI, 31 from Cooper Flag. All right, let's see what happens. They want to give them, they basically want to start like Olivier Prosper, which is kind of insane, but you never know. And we should be able to blow them out here. We do beat them, which means we take the 3-2 lead, 25 from DJ, 21 from Cooper, and 20 from Isaac Okoro. So we take the 3-2 lead. Can we go ahead and close them out here in 6? So let's see what happens here in Simcast, and I hope we can make it off. We coming out of the first quarter kind of hot here, heading into halftime. We're going to blow them out here, and we are going to go ahead and win a championship. So we rebuilt the Chicago Bulls for 10 years. We're finally winning a championship like 2030, which is great. 28 from Cooper Flag, 22 from Dyson Daniels, and we are NBA champions. But we still got like a couple more years left to do because we are in 2030, so we have about probably 3 more years to go with this video. So Isaac Okoro declined his player option, which I would love to bring him back, but just depends how much he's asking for. He might not have enough, and we got to re-sign Cooper Flag this offseason. So we got a lot of notable free agents we got to worry about. So Bassi, I'm not too concerned about bringing back. Ayo Dosunmu, I'm concerned. So these 1, 2, 3, 4 guys, I'll definitely want back. So we're first gonna start this free agency off with probably like a Olivier Prosper re-signing. So we're gonna re-sign Olivier Prosper, $50 million for 4 years. Welcome back to the team. Just gonna bring him back on a nice contract there. We also need to bring back like Isaac Okoro for sure. We're bringing back Okoro. I'm not gonna lock myself into him again. I'm just gonna give him like a 2+1 with the player option at the end. Let's just re-sign those guys. We'll wait on Cooper Flag. We'll re-sign Ayo Dosunmu in a sec. I'm not gonna renounce him. We're gonna have to renounce him if we wanna Alright, so like, it wants me to renounce him, but I really don't want to. Can we release this guy? And okay, we can bring back Audisumu. Alright, so Audisumu, before something happens, I'm gonna bring him back. Nice backup point guard for this team. So Audisumu, I'll give him like a 2-year deal. So Audisumu, and then I'll wait for Cooper Flag's player option, or qualifying offer to be done. So it's gonna wait, and then Cooper Flag has 18 offers, but he's not interested in signing any of them. But we'll go ahead and bring him back here. I'm gonna pay him as much money as I possibly can for 5 years. So 20 million for 5 years. Cooper Flag re-signs with the team. So we're fine now. We got our team back. I feel like it's best if we run it back here. If there was one thing we'd probably have to do, sign another backup center. Like, we can always bring back Charles Bassey. I don't know if I want to again. We can always bring like in a Christian Coloco or something like that. Yeah, I think we had Paul Reed before. I was about to say, let's go ahead and bring him in. Yeah, we did have Paul Reed for like 2 years. We decided not to bring him back. I want to go a different direction, but we might have to bring back Bassey. Like, he wasn't the best off the bench player. Let's bring in Zeke Naji. Yeah, let's bring in Zeke Naji on a 2-year deal. Then I'll see you guys at the end of the season. So we played Atlanta this time, and we ended up losing in about 5 games, which is bad. The Hawks, they still got Luka Doncic, still ironic enough, but I think we have like 1 more year left. Yeah, we have a couple more years. We have to go until like 2033 or something like that. Yeah, something. So, yeah, we have to re-sign a couple of our guys though. So we gotta play the Wizards this year. Let's see what happens against Washington, and we do go ahead and beat them before. And we got Orlando, and we do end up losing. So, we won 1 championship. We got 1 more year to do. So this year we couldn't really bring back Patrick Williams. Yeah, he was asking for too much. We were hard capped, so we couldn't bring him back. So it's how we couldn't bring him back. This will be our last year anyway after this. So let's see what happens here. This year we didn't really make the playoffs. We made the play-in, but we made the playoffs. It's great. So at Atlanta, they got Jabari Smith. Let's see what happens. We actually sweep them. So if we can get 1 more championship in this video, that'll be amazing. So now we're gonna play Charlotte. LaMelo, Jet Howard, Matt Buzelis, Chris Murray, James Knight. And honestly, it's a pretty decent team. They kept James Nagy for years and years and years. That's kind of insane. But here we go. And we are gonna go tie. We did 18-3-2 lead, and they are gonna wait. We still have a chance. Let's see what happens in Game 7 here. I hope we can go ahead and pull it off. That would be amazing. So let's see what happens. And so back-to-back scoring game. Come on, Chicago. Come on, Chicago. Come on, Chicago. Come on, Chicago. And we couldn't pull it off. Yeah, I guess we should have really at least tried to bring back Patrick Williams, and we couldn't anyway. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. We got at least 1 championship here in Chicago with this new team, which is great. I'll see you guys next time. If you want to see more 10-year rebuilds, I would be happy to do them. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.